economy, and I can't claim to understand everything there is about the economy. I become like a layperson when it comes to the economy and trying to understand finances and stuff like that. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not an expert. The economy has been volatile. It's been really up and down just over the past few years, and there has been quite a increased gap. There has been quite an increase in the wealth gap. There is a division between the rich and the poor, and that's only getting worse. And you know, there's there's my third thing already to concern myself with. Just basically that people, in my view, have been robbed, scammed. There's been a massive transfer of wealth, and that's nothing new in human history, because what I'll get into next is a similar story. This massive transfer of wealth where, you know, you take away opportunity for people to thrive by basically stealing resources. I don't have another way of saying it, but they use methods of harassment, intimidation, coercion. Those are real experiences, as far as I understand. Just the way that wealth distribution has been in the world, and that even in the Western world, in the West, we see that as well too, that there is a vanishing middle class, as it were, that lack in economic reform, and just watching people being really affected by inflation and low wages and the cost of living and the standard of living going down, and the housing crisis. And that if you were to have asked me like 5 years ago if any of this was possible, it's unthinkable. What's happening today, it's just making things impossible for people to live. I personally think that's wrong. And I'm not talking about, you know, I start to think of the All in the Family theme song. I'm not saying, you know, everybody has to, you need to give handouts and give things out for free. That's not what I'm saying. You know, and that you're supposed to support bad behavior or something like that. I'm just saying that there should be more equality, opportunities there that currently aren't there because of greed. And in my view, greed is a sickness. And you can see, like, if you go to you look at the list of the richest people in the world at Forbes magazine, you look that up. Most of them just so happen to be men that I think are really sick. I don't understand needing to have over $100 billion. I mean, even like if you had made $10 million in your lifetime, say you're doing good. You're a really rich person, and that's fine. I just think that when you get to this area of like $200 billion and this hunger to try to get to be the first trillionaire, I just think it's so sick, because it's not done ethically or morally, of course. This is stuff that I think most people can't understand it, because I think most human beings have a sense of goodness, or at least some idea of empathy, and I would take it that in order to be that rich and powerful, you're not doing it by playing by the rules and being nice, you know. This is some really sick stuff.